The Financial Action Task Force assesses countries in terms of their regulatory structure and compliance with regulations. The organization has identified weaknesses in relation to compliance with some areas of the country's financial regulations. While South Africa is renowned for its strong regulation of financial institutions, greylisting will be an indication of the lack of trust in the implementation of law and order. This in turn may hamper trust in South African financial institutions.
The grey list means that the regulatory authorities should make sure that all institutions in the country comply with the regulations. So it's not a judgment on the regulatory structure, but on compliance. So compliance authorities should be more strict in ensuring compliance with existing regulations. And it means that South Africa should change conduct according to an agreed program within an agreed period to show that all the conditions are indeed complied with.
Should the move go ahead, unpleasant consequences could follow for consumers and businesses alike.
Foreign financial institutions will become unavailable to deal with South African financial institutions. One of the fears, for example, is that South African issued credit cards will not be recognized or accepted overseas. And as a result, it could have a dramatic impact on the amount of trade that is conducted between ourselves and overseas countries. We would have to try and find ways of overcoming these barriers. In all sorts of ways. It would be quite problematical from that point of view. There is also a concern that one of the outcomes could be a very sharp depreciation in the rand, which would spark inflationary pressures and force South African interest rates to rise.
South Africa has until the end of this month to ensure compliance and avoid being placed on the grey list. Gloria Sefako, SABC News, Johannesburg.